Outside Thomas. Over in the corner, Sullinger. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Celtics lead by 10. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for... Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he was in attack mode from the word go. Came out very aggressively in that first half.
Take a look at his shot chart. It looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. No reason for him to settle for anything less.
On the floor for Boston. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Big Dog is out there with Jared Sullinger. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. There's the pick. Benjamin the pass to Jennings. Second chance shot. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Gobert.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Cade. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
It's stolen by Sullinger. And again it will go. Basket is good from Cage. Big Dog's got 21.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Jazz Dancers.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak number 1. Frazier against Thomas. Frazier outside. Jennings kicks to Hayward. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
For Utah, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Haywood. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here. He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. To the wing on the left. Here's Cage. No good on the 3.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
It's stolen by Rose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. No good from Cage.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Frazier kicks to Baines. It's rebounded by Cage. Big Dog's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pulls up from the corner. Evan Turner grabs the board. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Frazier. Outside Jennings. And Turner kicks to Hayward. To the middle. Here's Baines. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's Bradley off the drive. Celtics passing it around. Stockton passes to Cage. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Screened by Valanciunas. And the shot falls short this time. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Jennings with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Bradley against Haywood. 5 on the clock. It's back to Jennings. From deep. Another miss by Utah.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
From deep. Offensive rebound.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Frazier against Bradley. Kicks to Baines. Now here is Haywood. Defense is right there. He dishes it to Jennings. Shot from free throw range, and it comes off the front of the rim.
This is definitely a day he'd like to forget. He just hasn't had the energy or the intensity to get it done out there. He's still scoreless. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger, Clark, right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Boston making a switch here. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Celtics. They lead by 12. And right after this, welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. Boston leading by 12. They've got Evan Turner, and it's Benjamin in at the 4 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. To the inside, and stolen by Jennings. Mobley, guarded by Bradley. Bradley on the double team. Dishes it to Jennings, and he gets the bucket. Jennings has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Utah.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Got that one up quick. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Jennings kicks to Haywood. Down low. Turner. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Outside Jennings, doubled by Cage. Benjamin, Sullinger defending. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Benjamin, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Evan Turner.
Substitution for Jazz. Rudy Gobert.
And here is Thomas. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. And that one's good. That's 28 points for Freak.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Gobert, the screen from past the arc. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Celtics leading by 9. Thomas passes to Cage. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Some fantastic numbers for Big Dog. 8 rebounds and some big-time point production as well.
It's all him today. He's got more points than the rest of the team combined.
You know, it's really hard to fathom that, to wrap your head around it. I mean, what an unbelievable offensive performance.
Gobert, the screen. Mobley. He's guarded by Thomas. They grab their own miss. Gobert, the screen. Goes back up, and Jared Sullinger picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Haywood. Nice D from Valanciunas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
A shot's good from Cage.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Jennings with the rebound. Jennings has got 6 rebounds in the game, and that one's good.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Timeout. Start it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yeah, during that break, the head coach of the Jazz had some words for his team. He didn't exactly take it easy on them, saying, "How much do you want it? Don't tell me. Show me out there. We have to play better. We have to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?"
Puts it up. Another miss by Utah. Celtics leading by 15. Expanding his range, and he nails it. The three-pointer falls from Cage. Big Dog's got 12 points now in the quarter. Jazz have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Jennings, a screen on Thomas. Mobley, he's guarded by Thomas. To the middle, here's Jennings, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
The Jazz making a switch here. Frazier's checked in. Haywood against Thomas. Sullinger, left side. 4 on the clock. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 18.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
Gobert, the screen. Here's Haywood. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Gobert.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for Boston.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Big Dog. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Haywood against Bradley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Celtics ball. Substitution.
And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are now the NBA champions.
Well, they did it, and it's